What if I told you that the very thing you've been avoiding, the emotions you suppress, the traits you deny, actually hold the key to your life's purpose? Sounds paradoxical, right? But here's the truth. Your shadow side isn't here to haunt you. It's here to guide you. By understanding, integrating, and even embracing your shadow, you can unlock your deepest potential, creativity, and alignment with your true path. This isn't just psychology. It's a journey of self-realization that has been whispered through mythology, philosophy, and spirituality for centuries. Today, we're diving deep into how your shadow side can reveal the purpose of your life. Stick with me until the end, because I'll be sharing powerful steps to integrate your shadow and step fully into your authentic self. Let's start with a fundamental question. What exactly is the shadow? The term shadow self was first introduced by Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung. He described it as the unconscious part of our psyche, the parts of ourselves we reject or deny because they don't align with our ideal self-image. Think about it. When you were a child, you were full of unfiltered expression. But as you grew up, you were told certain things were bad or unacceptable, whether it was anger, ambition, sensitivity, or even vulnerability. So what did you do? You buried them, repressing those traits deep into your subconscious. But here's the catch. What you suppress doesn't disappear. It lingers, showing up in ways you don't even realize. Your shadow appears in projections, when you harshly judge others for qualities you secretly possess. It appears in triggers, when someone's actions stir an intense emotional reaction within you. And it shows up in self-sabotage, when you unknowingly block yourself from success or fulfillment. But here's where it gets interesting. Your shadow isn't just a hidden burden. It's a map to your greatest strengths. Think of every great mythological hero. Luke Skywalker had to face his dark side. Hercules had to confront his inner demons. The same applies to you. Your shadow holds the blueprint to your purpose. How? Let's break it down. Your triggers are your teachers. When something irritates or deeply bothers you about another person, it's often a reflection of something within yourself. If you constantly feel unseen or unappreciated, it may mean you're neglecting your own worth. If you judge others for being loud, maybe you've suppressed your own voice. Instead of avoiding discomfort, ask yourself, what is this trigger revealing about me? Hidden traits equals untapped potential. Often, the traits you suppress are exactly what you need to embrace to fulfill your purpose. Are you rejecting your ambition because society told you it's selfish? Maybe you were meant to be a leader. Do you feel ashamed of your sensitivity? That very trait might be your greatest strength in creating meaningful work or helping others. Darkness fuels creativity. Every artist, writer, and visionary has tapped into their shadow. Vincent van Gogh, Frida Kahlo, and even modern-day visionaries like Elon Musk or Oprah Winfrey have all turned pain into purpose. Your struggles, wounds, and dark moments contain the seeds of your most powerful contributions to the world. Many spiritual traditions speak of balancing light and dark. The Taoist philosophy of Yin-Yang teaches us that wholeness comes from integrating opposites. If you only embrace positivity and ignore your struggles, you create a false sense of self. True spiritual growth requires you to integrate all parts of yourself. And here's the paradox. The more you accept your shadow, the more light you access within yourself. This is what's called shadow work, and it's a process of facing, understanding, and loving the parts of yourself you once rejected. Alright, now let's talk about how you can apply this right now to start unlocking your potential and purpose. Step 1. Identify your triggers. Start paying attention to what frustrates or deeply affects you in others. Instead of reacting, ask yourself, is this something I've rejected in myself? Step 2. Journal your shadow. Write down the qualities you dislike in others. Now, reflect on how these might exist within you. What childhood experiences made you suppress these traits? Step 3. Own your hidden strengths. Think about what you were shamed for growing up. Maybe you were called too sensitive or too ambitious. Instead of suppressing these, how can you embrace them as superpowers? Step 4. Express your shadow creatively, whether through writing, painting, movement, or speaking. Channel your suppressed self into something transformative. Art, music, and storytelling are some of the greatest ways to integrate and heal. Step 5. Embrace both light and darkness. You are not just your best moments, you are also your struggles, your doubts, and your fears. Accepting all of you is the key to stepping fully into your purpose. Your shadow is not your enemy. It's your guide. It holds the very lessons, strengths, and insights you need to align with your highest self. So I invite you, look within, explore your shadow, and embrace the full spectrum of who you are. Because in doing so, you don't just find yourself, you find your purpose. If this resonated with you, drop a comment below. What's one shadow trait you're ready to explore? And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into self-discovery. Until next time, keep embracing the journey.